What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody doing? Actually got back a day early because there's supposed to be the big winter storm warning up in Gatlinburg, so we came back a day early to miss that. Spent 7 hours on the road for a 4-hour car ride because, of course, Sunday after Thanksgiving. Like, why wouldn't every highway be jam-packed? So they were. No worries there. We found all that. But, yeah, good to be back. Posted a picture of the 23 bottles of wine, mead, or hard cider we bought while we were up there going on the wine tour. So, absolutely a fun time, a great time. Glad to be back. Glad to be doing this. And while we were away, hit the 1,200 subscriber mark. So that is... it's very cool. Thanks to all you guys for all that. Put a goal up today. If we hit that goal today, we will also this afternoon do a podcast. Should be a lot of fun. If not, we will be doing it here within the next few days. So, but you know, we'll see what happens. What is going on before we get into this? What is happening? Eagle Star, welcome to the stream, brother. Digital Monica, welcome to the stream. Raymond R. Jones. Raymond R. Jones, he joined the Discord. So, you know, we've been seeing him here these last few streams. So maybe if Raymond's got a wrestler, maybe we get him involved in the universe as well. Don't have a spot right now, but that doesn't mean we can't have one here before too long. What's going on, Jesse Jackhammer? Welcome to the stream. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the card. So right now we've got kind of an interesting tag team. These guys are tagging up right now just to take on Ken Shawn. Really wanting to get his hands on Brooklyn Jokers. So teaming up with Sawyer to get after Brooklyn Jokers and Paden. Rowdy and Rated R2K going to face off again. They've had great matches in the past. Going to have one here tonight. Fatal 4-way, 4-man table elimination. Grunning, Eagle Star, Brutus, Walters, and Sammy Shaw involved in that. Ozzy and Shyanne facing off in a one-on-one match. The 8-woman WCW Special Series Outlaw Championship on the line here tonight. Current champion Suzie Lee will be putting that title on the line. And you look at these ladies, that is going to be probably the match of the night. Jake Play getting a one-on-one shot against Haku Wolfman. Newest member and kind of the guy that the Alpha Wolf brings them together, but that was kind of the guy that allowed him to launch the Wolfpack when he did. Matt Storm, Sam Hacksaw facing off one-on-one. That should be a great match. Bama Boy getting his shot at the World Television title here tonight against Jace Wagner. And then in the main event, Jay Savage and Sentinel will be hooking it up. So let's go ahead and get this thing started. Good deal. Hey, let me know when you do. If you upload them using the hashtag TOTES, that's hashtag TOTES. And if you want to use the version, once you make them, usually I do my tweaking to them, but if you want to use that version, you have to make sure you hit yes on re-upload. Well, and you knew it wouldn't take long. Immediately, these two, not really a tag team, but I'm telling you, Ken Shawn kind of being on the shelf for a little while, wanting to get his shot at Brooklyn Joker, even though Paden's in. Hits that tag on Sawyer. Sawyer does not argue with him, just gets out of the ring, probably understands how badly Ken Shawn wants to get his hands on Brooklyn Joker. So, kind of a quick start to the match, but I'll tell you who's unfazed by the whole thing. Peyton Hardy getting after Ken Shawn right here. Might not even make it to Brooklyn. And already a 2 count or a 1 count. Now whips him into the thing, and look, these guys, they've been tagging up here for a little while now. And you can see already having that cohesion between themselves and the tag team Brooklyn, allowing some pictures from all the magazine guys, all the photographers out there, get a good shot of Brooklyn Joker. But Brooklyn's in, and then Brooklyn's back out, gets a couple shots in, and you know that has got to be pissing Ken off. Ken Shawn now trying to get over to the side, misses, or unable. Paden stops him from getting over the side, and then Paden ends up kind of coming off a little awkward with that move, but still hits him. Now has him in the lock, wrenching right there on the ribs. Ken fighting through it though. And most guys would do a little hip toss, but not Ken. Ken goes up top, brings him back down. Right on top of the old Kabasa. What is going on, Temple? Welcome to the stream. And look at this, Ken Shawn now getting things turned back around. And one of the more interesting things, we saw the injury to Ken Shawn. Ken Shawn kind of gone for a little while, but then when he came back, we thought maybe new face paint. But in every single one of the matches that he's had, which has only been 2, but both of those matches, we have noticed that that's probably not face paint at all. Now Sawyer getting in the ring, getting the emergency tag from Ken Shawn. Those two kind of having a rough go in the beginning of it, but now maybe getting on the same page a little bit here. And Sawyer uses that technique where he gets out. Brooklyn thinking he had like a quick second, a quick break, having a little breather, but does not work out that way. Does not work out that way, and then Brooklyn able to get it turned around. But now Sawyer making sure the big guy stays on the ground. Easier to work with him on the ground than with him on his 2 feet. And this is one of those things where you see that move, you see the height of Brooklyn Joker picking him up, and so these moves start having a much bigger impact, much more velocity gain because of the height of Brooklyn Joker. So these moves really start taking the toll on the other guy. But again, Brooklyn in for a little bit and right back out. And this looks like it's going to be their strategy moving forward. Looks like they want to have Peyton Hardy kind of the guy that takes on the majority of the thing, but he just took on all of that clothesline. Now Ken Shawn letting the entire arena see what's going on, hits him with that pile driver, but only a 1 count. Using those ropes to get up, referee trying to get in the way, and look at the absolute state of that move. But Paden able to get up quickly, probably a lot more quickly than Ken Shawn even thought, but that move must have taken some kind of toll. On Paden, because quickly goes over and gets him right back in. What is going on, Witcher's sister? Welcome to the stream. And look at that. Now that these two kind of getting a chance to hook it up, Ken Shawn starting to get the best of Joker early on. Joker getting the best of Ken Shawn. Now they're kind of going back and forth. And how did he even generate the power to get Brooklyn over the top? And look at this. No laughing matter incoming, but Sawyer sees it. And Sawyer immediately getting in, breaking that up. But the damage has been done. Ken Shawn on the ground. Now rolls the leg, 2, 3. And it was that no laughing matter move that really changed the outcome of that match. And with the quickness, not many people able to get out of that move. But again, we have seen this. We have seen Ken Shawn win some of the matches. We have seen Brooklyn Jokers win some of the matches. Where is this heading to? We don't know, but a pretty good idea. The very next pay-per-view will be called WCW Revenge. Some of you may even know the backstory behind it, but coming off of Starrcade, this is almost going to be kind of like a backlash is to WrestleMania. There's a little more to it than that. It's a little bit funnier than that. But WCW Revenge will be the next WCW pay-per-view event. Now, Rowdy, Hunt, and Rated R2K getting ready to hook this up in the ring right now. But the interesting thing, we saw a little bit of dissension between Ken Shawn and Sawyer. Both guys really, your singles type competitors, not really into the tag team thing. But Brooklyn said to get to him, that is what you had to do. You had to face him and Peyton Hardy. So he went out and found his tag team partner.
The following champion versus champion contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the Four Horsemen from the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 306 pounds. One half of the Universal World Heavyweights Tag Team Champions, Rowdy Hunt.
You want to talk about a tag team that really complements each other. Rowdy and Totes in the first match, Rowdy absolutely carried it. In the second one, Totes carried it. So you can tell with these two guys, I would hate to see what would happen if both guys were on in the same match. I don't think they could be beat. Well, I don't know. I don't know if, like, a lot of people, like, which way that would really go when you look at it. Because, look, the Horsemen aren't bad guys and they're not good guys. They're not really likable and they're very likable. You know what I mean? It's one of the funniest things that you see when you look at any iteration of the Horsemen.
And his opponent from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 224 pounds, the WCW United States Champion and the WCW Underground Internet Champion, the Violator, RTK.
Yeah, I saw Witcher. It was really good. The only thing I would have did is take out the C word. Other than that, any other name I probably would have used. that word, for some reason, people seem, sometimes they're polarized by it, sometimes they're not. So other than that, but yeah, other than that, it was a really, really good promo. I really enjoyed it. What is going on, Sawyer? Welcome to the stream. And look at the state of this. Double champion Rated R2K going up against Rowdy. And like I said, these two have had amazing matches before. Rated R2K going right up after Rowdy immediately. And I'm going to tell you what, you look at Rated R2K and how he wrestles. We say it about Grady. Grady is another example of it. And I think R2K is another example, really wrestles like he is a horseman. Has that attitude, goes right up after people, only cares about winning. And that move right there might be one of those cheat code type moves where you hit the R stick a certain direction like you do in Madden, puts on the little jukity dookities, and then you can't stop it. And that spinning back fist, and it wouldn't be for everybody. You really got to look at the wrestler and the wrestler's size. But you look at Rated R2K, and in this match, it seems like that is the move right there. That move generates enough power, enough velocity, but it also separates him just enough from Rowdy, so Rowdy might not be able to get his hands on him. And look at this. We haven't seen this in quite some time, but right now, R2K really controlling the match, and not too many people have ever done that against Rowdy. But he seems to understand he is not slowing down the love bus. He has got his foot on the throttle. Chugga, rot-row for Rowdy. But is there going to be a spot maybe where R2K... Oh, it looked like R2K was getting ready to set up, and for some reason he did not. Once he did that, Rowdy able to get out of the way and now has him in the clutches. R2K hitting him right there. Clap on, clap off the ear clapper, and then gets right back at it. Foot right to the face. Hooks the leg. Yeah, we can jump in after this. We'll get into one of the voice chats in Discord. And look at that. Holy Moses, 2. And you want to talk about getting things turned around with a quickness. And again, you wouldn't know this. I'm going to bring it up because you wouldn't even know this. But there are 2 weight classes that separate Rated R2K and Rowdy. Rowdy now going for the Rowdy recliner. Is R2K going to tap out? No, he doesn't. But Rowdy now backing up, trying to now control the pacing of the match himself, and ends up coming away with the win. But look at this. Oh, and you thought Digital was just going after somebody. I mean, obviously wants a piece of Rowdy, but wanted to make sure that nobody else got in his way. You want to talk about new world order stuff going on, little new world order business happening right there. And you can see Digital Dog still pissed off about the last couple matches he has had against Rowdy. What is going on, Rowdy? Welcome to the stream. There's no joke. Rowdy, you just got to say his name. You just got to hold up the 4 fingers and Rowdy will appear. But very interesting right there. Rowdy able to come away with that win. But then you look at it and you're like, wow, at what cost? And the other interesting thing about that match is you've got Rated R2K really dominating the match for the first half of the match. But this just goes to show you what kind of power Rowdy has. Rowdy hits a couple moves and it turns that match around in a quickness. And that's not to say anything bad about Rated R2K. You're talking about a guy 2 weight classes lower than Rowdy. And then he ends up hitting those couple moves, not even on the outside of the ring, does the great equalizer. And I don't know that you could have had a better strategy against Rowdy. Rated R2K hits him a few times in the rings, gets him outside the ring, and then starts hitting him one after another move, driving him into that very thin rubber padding on the outside of the ring, really taking its toll. But then Rowdy gets in a couple quick moves and Roskedios.
Making his way to the ring, representing the NWO from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 302 pounds,
And look at this, the brand new look from Grunning, brand new mask coming down to the ring. Grunning has been on a roll as of late too, really starting to build up some of the momentum. We've seen Digital Dogs winning titles. We have seen Grunning win some titles, and now getting ready to put some things on the line here in this match, in this 4-way table match. That is funny. I've never seen anybody say it that way.
And his opponents, first, representing
Love it.
the 4 Horsemen from Birmingham, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, the Eagle Starman.
Eagle Star's another one where he built up, and he's been on these runs where he gets built up and then he would fall just short of the world title, then gets up there, hits the world title stride, and then again, this is one of those things that we have seen from a lot of the wrestlers where all of a sudden after the world title they have this big fall off. Matter of fact, the only one that we didn't see it from, Sentinel. Sentinel comes right back, ends up winning it back, and then going on this epic run. So right now, Eagle Star getting ready to go into this match. Couple of bigger guys in the match, but also a guy not so big. So how are they going to kind of line up in that? And in a tables match, size does not matter.
Standing at 7 feet tall, weighing in at 379 pounds, Brutus Walters.
And I think like the Digital Rowdy match, I think that's something everybody's going to want to see. Right now, Digital using some NWO tactics, maybe trying to soften Rowdy up a little bit. But Brutus, another one that, hey, you got to watch out. You see no hardcore title around his waist right now. So what title is he fixing to go after? You know, winning the hardcore title gives him a shot at the TV or the United States title belt. So which way is he going to go? And is Brutus using this match right here to kind of gain a little momentum back after losing the hardcore title? Thought we were going to see maybe a booking where he was going up against Haku in a one-on-one match, but doesn't look like that's what his plans are. Maybe they are, but right now it just doesn't look like that is what is going on. So we will definitely have to see. What is going on? Missed you, R2K. What is going on, R2K? Welcome to the stream. That's another one. I said R2K's name and then R2K appeared. Yeah, tied up. 1-1. And, I mean, technically, Digital really getting after Rowdy, but he got both of you. This is another one of those guys that, holy cow. I said it about Jake Plague, and this is another one. When the Predator gets going, I'm just saying, watch out. Milkman's another one. And Milkman, that's another guy. Like, he started a climb. He started doing some things, and then he falls off. So, that's another one. Don't count him out. One of the few times you're ever going to see Grunning not just block something, but actually duck it. Brutus swinging that big old ham hock at him, and he was like, yeah, I'm not blocking that. I'm getting out of the way. That's one of those things that if you block a punch from Brutus, you might as well not have blocked it. You just chose a different place to get hit at. That's all you did. But now the two bigger guys facing off against the two smaller guys in the match. Eagle Star going and getting a guitar. Brutus not having it though. Brutus giving him the left, right, or left. And one of the biggest things in this match, you want to know how slow or how fast this match is going to go. What you really want to see is a third table get pulled out from underneath the apron. And Eagle Star now trying to control the entire ring. Gets one down, gets the other down, and kind of sets up Sammy into a position, sets the Predator into a position to get rolling again. But again, Brutus not having it. And Eagle Star, all he wants to do is play the song. Like he wrote a little ditty about it, want to hear it, here it goes. And nobody is going to allow him to play his song. Eagle now getting a table into the ring, says, give me the guitar, and Eagle finally able to use that guitar and hits Brutus right in the old midsection there. Now Eagle getting in, looking like he's wanting to set up that table. Sam doesn't want that to go downtown. Now Sam letting the hands and the feet go. Grunning getting in there, and finally, Sam able to use that table against somebody. Table on the ground. Grunning looking like he was going to get the other table into the ring. And there he does. Slides it in. Sees Brutus coming, though. Gets out of the way. And now has that table set up. Looked like he's going after Brutus. And almost got a little accidental elimination going on right there. And remember, anytime a table is set up, you don't know what's going to happen in that ring. Now, the only way out, too, if you're just joining us, this is a table elimination match. Whoa! You never know what happens with double teams. And Eagle Star almost put himself through the table. And somehow, Grunning able, on that rolling slam, able to hit the bottom of the table and knock the legs out so he didn't go through it. Eagle Star setting it back up. Huge clothesline by Grunning. And there we go. 95 tables in the ring now. But all the tables that are needed to finish things off. And Grunning now going after the Predator. And Grunning tables the Predator right there. Eagle trying to get back up to his feet, and it looked like they were going to set up another table, but no way. And Grunning kind of on another level right now. Are these guys going to be able to turn it around? And that's one way to do it. One way to slow somebody down. Hit him with the table, set him up against the table, and then throw him through the table. Eagle Star taking the NWO member Grunning and putting him out of this match. Skedios. Oh, I thought he was going to take him over to him. Instead, takes him over and using the ring against Big Brutus. And Eagle Star trying to wear Brutus down. Might have wrote another song. No. Maybe he didn't write another song. Just gets another table and throws another table into the ring. Multiple different ways. Look, he's just going to put tables in all four corners and go from there. Now, Brutus, does he see what is going on? That is the question. Don't even know if he knows. Oh, a 7. Rowdy, a member of the Bark Squad for 7 months. Digital, a member of the Bark Squad for 12. And Skedios, 4 Horsemen doing horseman-like things. Eagle picks him up and puts Brutus right through the table.
Here is your winner, the Eagle Starman.
Eagle, the smallest guy in this match. Again, we say this a lot. He does not wrestle like he's the smallest, but spends a lot of time in the gym letting you see that bicep right there. But goes and tables Brutus, picks him up. Like, what a crazy and violent way to end that match. Now, looking at the stuff, we just got done seeing Ozzy coming off her win against Repentia at Starrcade. Now turns her sights to Shyanne. Shyanne losing to Witcher in a prove-it match, basically. Witcher retaining the Universal World Women's Championship. And now Shyanne looking like maybe she's got her sights set on Ozzy. So we can see in the chat, we definitely have one match set for WCW Revenge.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing the Outlaws from the Queen City, the WCW Women's World Champion, the phenomenal one, Oxley.
So no championship title on the line tonight, but two of the greatest women wrestlers, two of the greatest to ever do it now in the WCW, getting ready to lock it up here tonight. So regardless of if there is or if there isn't a title on the line,
and representing the NWO from St. Louis, Missouri, the Extreme Shy Girl, Davis.
you know there's a lot more on the line. This is a pride match, and these two get the better of the other one all the time. Ozzy's won quite a number of matches. Shyanne has won quite a number of the matches. So, hooking it up, locking it up one more time. Now, this will be the last time you see the Queen of the Ring or King of the Ring garb, because as of Starrcade, that has ended. So, we are looking to pick the next 8 competitors, which will come later. That is not coming anytime soon. But the next 8 competitors to have the tournament, who will be the next King of the Ring. We'll have to wait and see. What is going on, Derek Falkowski? Welcome to the stream. And guys, if you guys want to become members of the Bark Squad, 4 different levels to do it as well. Go over where the subscribe button is. It says join. Click on that. Pick the level that you want to be. Become a member of the Bark Squad. Really, really helps out the channel. You guys are fixing to start seeing some cool stuff here over the next month, month and a half, depending on when the stuff gets in here. So, all of that stuff, all the money goes to creating better content. So really, really big thanks going out to the members of the Bark Squad. Plus, members are fixing to start having some member-only streams. We talked about that, some member-only streams, and we're going to start releasing a lot of daily footage, trying to get that set up. So hopefully in the next month we can get it all set up and get that going. So a lot of perks for being a member. Oh, Shyanne gets out of the way. So Ozzy off to a super fast start in this match. Shyanne now getting it turned back around. And the craziest thing, both of these ladies can end your night in 4 moves. 4 moves and your night's over. Both of them have the ability to do it. And we've seen them end each other's night in 4 moves. So nobody is immune to the moves when they get them going in sequence. Ozzy realizes that. Shyanne realizes that. So both of them fighting to be in control of this match. Both of them wanting to control the pacing, whether it be fast or slow. You see Ozzy normally taking her time, goes a little bit more at a medium pace, but here tonight, really kind of the aggressor. And look at those. We have seen her win on that move alone. And look at this, already going for the pin, but not even a 1 count. And that's got to be even a little bit shocking to the people out in the crowd. The people are even like, what? And Ozzy flying through, and you can hear the impact of the scunion, the impact of the back of the head into that thin rubber matting, onto that concrete. That, not good business for Shyanne, but really good business for Ozzy. Referee up to a 3 count already. These ladies can win in a count out. No title belts on the line here tonight. Now, you think about this. What if Shyanne comes out on top here in this match? Should she get a title shot? Like, either one of these women should get a title shot if they whenever they want it, to be fair. But do you think Ozzy would want to put the title on the line against Shyanne? Yeah, that's another funny thing. If you guys don't know that, that word scunion is in every single episode. All 175 episodes in our universe. There's not one episode it's not in. I dare you, go rewatch all 175 episodes and you find the one it's not in. If you can do that, I'll let you write an entire match card. And look at this, too. And Ozzy able to kick out in 2. Now, going back over the history of the WCW Women's World Champion, Ozzy and Shyanne Davis fought for it the very first time back in Season 5. Season 5, Episode 1. Ozzy came out the winner and then went on to win it or defend it a record 11 times. Now watch this. We just started seeing this. That is the super 8-second ride. Maybe call that the 16-second ride. Shyanne trying to get her back in the middle of the ring. Goes, rolls up the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Shyanne comes away the winner of this match.
Here is your winner, the Extreme Shy Girl, Davis.
So that's the question now. Does that set up maybe a match between these two for the world title yet again? Don't know. And what's funny, Shyanne, that was her only time that she went after this title, because remember, shortly after that, she wins the Universal World title and then held on to it until just recently when Witcher beat her. So, yeah, that is true. I didn't even think about that. Of all the t-shirts I've thought about, I didn't think about the scunion. Yeah, that should definitely be one. Now, the hardest championship belt for the men or for the women to win, period. The WCW Special Series Women's Outlaw Championship. After the announcer makes his announcements, we'll talk about why.
Is a gauntlet eliminator match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. At regular intervals, a new superstar enters the match. Elimination can occur anywhere in the arena. The match continues until one superstar remains, and that superstar will be declared the winner.
So what makes this belt so hard to win? It is an 8-person gauntlet match. Like all of our Special Series title belts, it gives no quarter even to the champion. It is all random in the order.
From the Amazon,
Sid B doing her part to make sure cameramen get on TV, and here we go. You knew it was coming. She said, yoo-hoo, I'll make you famous. And making the cameraman famous right now. But regardless of all that, she comes out and you're like, oh, nice tree. And she's like, no, I'm not a nice tree. Not at all. I'm a freaky tree. That is what is going on right now. But what makes this so hard to win, no more, it's 2-minute intervals. No more than 4 people can be at a match at a time. So it's not like all 8 people can end up in the match. It's not like you can hide. The way this match is set up, there is nowhere to hide.
The originals from Manchester, New Hampshire. The specialist, Van Nelson Lady.
So we have seen, and you're about to see, there are quite a few different champions. Vanessa LeVay already winning the United States title belt, already having some success in the tag team division with her tag team partner. We're going to see some tag teams in this. Yeah, you missed it. But not by a lot. But we're going to start seeing the tag team partners in this match, and they're going to have to fight each other because this belt gives you a boost. And it used to give you the same boost that every other WCW Special Series title belt gave you, but because this is hands down the hardest, we're going to knock that boost up a little. So instead of being a boost of 5, it is going to be a temporary boost of 10. So winning this Outlaw title really gives you a shot moving forward. It really gives you, like, if you can find a way to win it, and not many people have, but if you can find a way to win it while you hold the belt, you'll have a 10 boost. When you don't hold it, you lose it all. There is no residual effects from the WCW Special Series title belts. Now, there is for the WCW, the main title belts. There is for the Universal title belts, but these are the belts that really start a person's run. And look at that. Speaking of starting to run, Vanessa gets her run going and then takes that shoulder block right to Sid B. And when you look at the height of these two wrestlers, it's very similar. When you look at the size, though, they are different. Sid B, the second biggest, I guess is the way you would put it. But the second biggest wrestler in the women's division. You have Crimson, the biggest. And then you have Sid B. And then you have Awesome Christina. And now Sid getting it turned around in the ring. Oh, getting a reverse armbar locked in. Wrenching back on that elbow. But look at this. On most of the women, if she would try that on most of the women, she wouldn't be able to because they're not tall enough. But with Sid able to put that in, Sid now hooking the leg, 1, and getting a 1 count. Guys, also, while we're here, while we're in the area, remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video if you're watching and you don't have an account on YouTube. It's absolutely free. Sign up for an account, hit the subscribe button. Very, very much appreciated. All of that is free. There's no money. You pay money for memberships. You don't pay money for subscribing to a channel. I know every single different platform has a different way of saying it, but that is the way it goes here. Now, with both of these women still in the match, this just turned in to a triple threat elimination match. And look at this. It is Repentia of the Gatecrashers. So we have a member of Triage Inc. and a member of the Gatecrashers and Sid B in the ring. Now look at that. Takes her, throws her right down on that baseball bat. And if you start looking at like the most accomplished Repentia right now, the one having a shot at the world title now. Didn't get the world title, but had a shot at it. And looked like she might be trying to go after it again, and maybe this is the way she goes about it. Now, she has held on to the Outlaw title, but look at that move. 1, 2. I was going to say, how do you kick out of that move? Somehow she did it, but what a devastating move. And you can see already a 2 count. Charles Robinson, in his ridiculousness, cannot find a way to get out of the way of anything. And that is what I'm talking about. Vanessa comes in, tries to take out the legs, but Sid able to absorb the blow and turn it back around in her favor. Repentia has taken some really, really big shots already in this match. Is she going to be able to get things turned back around? Is she going to be able to start dishing out the punishment? Or is she going to find herself eliminated quickly? Like, you don't know. She is a former Outlaw champion now, grabbing the baseball bat. Tries to hit Sid, misses, and then hits a line drive right over second. Vanessa able to get in, and this is about to become a four-way match now. That is the champion. So the Outlaw champion now in the match, coming in at number 4. Vanessa finally getting Sid out of the match. And Repentia about got her out. Sorry, trying to keep up with the action right there. Suzie Lee doing the things. And we have seen Rated R2K win the Outlaw title from position number 1. Then we got to see him win it from position number 8. Able to defend, one of the few to ever do that as well. Able to defend the title, but Repentia, you look at her size and you might discount a little bit, but she is showing you right here that it is not the size of the fight and the dog. Or the size of the dog in the fight, but the size of the fight and the dog. Had that backwards there for a second. Using that baseball bat of totes, though, trying to make it the great equalizer, and another huge, what? Vanessa almost enraged at this point, trying to take it to another level, calling her shot. Hit Suzie, is that going to be it? And now, no matter what happens, we will have a new champion. And Repentia and Vanessa just trading blows, going back and forth. And is this going to be it? Are we going to see the bloody gumdrop? We do. Is that it for Vanessa? Repentia now hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Repentia finds a way to get Vanessa out. Vanessa on an absolute roll, though. And now Repentia will face off against Melinda. Melinda going to try to avenge her tag team partner right now. But Repentia grabbing the baseball bat of Toast McGoats, calls out to her and says, hooty-hoo! She said, ha! Which means I'll meet you halfway. Now setting up on the outside, trying to put a quick end to Melinda's night. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And I am telling you right now, Repentia seems like she is on an absolute mission to get her shot again at Ozzy. Look at this. She's not even waiting. Goes down the ramp. This is her tag team partner. Now both gate crashers in it to win it. Serra becoming the 6th to enter the ring. Repentia getting after it. Now you don't get to see solid tag teams fighting very often, but that is the kind of thing that happens in a match like this. And look at this. I am telling you, it's like Repentia right now is possessed. There is a reason why it's called revenge. Oh, going up to the top. But Serra knows. You look at these two, they got to know how each other wrestles. They see it night in and night out. Serra knew she had to get back to her feet or the bloody gumdrop was coming. But now gets out of the way and gets back in control. But again, Repentia back in control, and this is what I'm saying. It's almost like she is like singularly focused on winning this to have a better shot to even the odds in the ring with Ozzy. But you know, Serra's got her own plan. Serra's got her own goals, and Serra trying to get the win here as well. And this is one of those things where good competition, you got two great competitors, just makes their tag team even stronger. And Serra sees it again. But this time, whether she sees it or not, takes that shoulder block. And Repentia already getting a 2 count. Look at the crowd. Oh, the crowd is all kinds of fired up. Pointing to that top rope, wondering what is going on with the downtowns. And then downtown, Repentia Brown gonna do it again. Bloody gumdrop incoming. And she hits it. Is this gonna be it for Serra? And somehow Serra kicks out of the bloody gumdrop. Now the destroyer Anita T on her way to the ring. And this is one of those matches that, yeah, even though it's early on in both of their careers, Anita T and Repentia, kind of the match, one-on-one, you'd want to see. Anita now rolling up the leg, 1. And only a 1 count. How long has she been in this match and still only a 1 count? Repentia putting Anita between the two of them. Thought the gate crashers might have been going in for a little double team, but not the case. Anita fights out of it, throws her into one thing, and now going after both gate crashers. And now using that stop sign, telling her to stop in the name of wrestling before she breaks her skull. And Rotro again with the SpaghettiOs, rolls up the leg, 2. And Serra taking advantage of Repentia, who is trying to take out Anita. Chuckle, chuckle, y'all. Hey, thanks, Sentinel. Appreciate that, brother. I thought that'd be a fun one today. Maybe get in a podcast if we can hit the mark. Oh, look, they're talking trash to one another. They know the fans want to see it. And another big slam right there, but look at that, Serra taking it. Oh, that's Serra's finisher. 1, 2. And able to kick out of Serra's finisher as well. And now the final lady in the ring. So one of these 4 will be the brand new Outlaw champion. Tammy making her way down to the ring. The final competitor. Repentia now hits Serra on the outside. 1, 2, 3. And it's like I said, Repentia on a mission, but what a great fight that was between the two gate crashers. But at the end of the day, just like the Highlander said, there can be only one. Oh, Tammy, sweep the leg, Danielson. Now trying to face off against Anita. Anita throws her in to the ring, gets in there. Tammy's waiting on her, and Repentia using this time to take a little bit of a breather. Remember, Repentia, the third one coming in to the ring. She has taken 3 different finishers and has yet to go down. Taking 3 finishers. Look at that. Try to use Anita to block. Tammy was able to do it initially, but Tammy getting around anyway. What is going on, Wally? Welcome to the stream, brother. And now Tammy trying to control the ring, but the 2, Anita and Repentia, getting it turned back around. Tammy now rolling out of the ring. I know, can you believe it? And that was an awkward move. Is that going to put Anita out? 1, 2. But you saw Anita was getting up. Repentia doing the move kind of in the middle of some things, and it ends up being weird. Tammy blocking the 1 move, now picking up Repentia. Anita taking the trash can, putting it down. Repentia trying to control the ring, and then a quick knife edge chop, and back and forth these 2 women go, and I told you, you're going to want to see those 2 fight one-on-one. I don't know any way around it. You want to see Anita fight. You want to see Repentia fight. You want to see a one-on-one, but right now, to make it even better, you got Tammy in the ring. What is going on, Tammy? Welcome to the stream. Oh, that is a big slam right down on the back of her head. 2, 3, and now either Repentia will win the Outlaw title for the 2nd time, or Tammy will win it for the 1st time. But like I said, it looks like Repentia is on an absolute mission to win this match. Yeah, Thanksgiving was good. Good. Repentia trying to get her in a position, for the bloody gumdrop. Now going up in a huge clothesline. That usually is what sets it up. Looking like the trash can is in the way, though. Goes back. Gets her back up one more time. Is she going to be able to get in this move? Huge falling bodies or power bomb right there. And you can see Repentia, one of the smaller wrestlers in the women's division, but no matter. The Angry Russian on another level. What is going on, King Sam? Welcome to the stream. Now hooks the leg. 1, 2. And almost getting the 3 count. Tammy able to kick out, however. Again, back to this, one of the greatest, one of the toughest belts to win. You're looking at number 3 and number 8 in the ring, but look at this. Repentia looking like she might be losing some steam, but if Tammy could have got that in, it would have been all over but the crying. Repentia able to block it, however, but you can see both women down on the ground. Repentia able to get back to her feet, and now going for the big move. Does Tammy see it coming? Bloody gumdrop incoming, hits it, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3, and Repentia becomes the first woman to win the WCW Outlaw title 2 times.
Here is your winner, and new WCW Women's Underground Internet Champion, the Evil Within, Rex and Tessa.
So Repentia losing against Ozzy, trying to get the world title belt around her waist, comes back one night later to Nitro and then is able to win the Outlaw title. Does she use this Outlaw Championship win to challenge Ozzy again at WCW Revenge? I mean, that is what WCW Revenge, that's what it's made for. That's what it is set up for. But is that what she is trying to do? We'll have to keep an eye on that moving forward. Holy cow, you want to talk about a great night of wrestling so far. We have seen a lot of things go down. We have seen some brand new rivalries heat up. We've seen some old ones start to bubble up again. We've seen some decidedly not to end. They decided that it's not time to end. It's time to move forward. Woo, woo, got to move forward on the rivalry.
Is an Extreme Rules match, and is for the WCW Hardcore Championship.
But now, all you've ever seen Haku do is fight in hardcore title matches, and that is no different here tonight. Tonight we'll be facing off against Jake Plague. In another hardcore title match, but this a little bit different because this will be the first time you see him do it one-on-one. So Jake Plague getting a shot here tonight one-on-one against Haku, the newest member, kind of want to call him the solidified member of the Wolfpack. We knew that Jakai was trying to get the Wolfpack going. We saw that Angel all of a sudden started wearing Wolfpack badging. But then when Haku showed up, all 3 men coming out, Jakai obviously the Alpha Wolf, which are the Wolf Queen. So very interesting things going on, but it has looked up to this point like this man right here is unbeatable. Will that hold true here tonight, or will Jake Plague spread the plague here tonight and engulf that hardcore championship title belt, come away with the win, and bring that back home to the flock, back home to the Judgment Day? Yeah, there's a lot of interesting storylines and story branches and things going around. There's about 6 wrestlers intertwined in about 17 storylines. It's crazy. So how it goes, we don't know.
Introducing the challenger from wherever he wants, weighing in at 273 pounds, the Virus, Jake Plague. And his opponent from Pangea, weighing in at 357 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, the Crusher, Haku Wolfman.
See, that's another interesting thought too, Temple. That is another interesting, that could be going on right now. Who knows? Yeah, Haku is one big guy. You know, everybody asks, they're like, oh, how did we come up with that? Iffy was actually talking in a chat and talking about her channel of how to create a character. If you guys haven't read that, go. I created a channel just for Iffy so she could write in there different ways to think about creating a character. And while she was talking, Haku Wolfman came to mind and was the missing piece that I needed to make some other things move forward. If you look at all of our wrestlers, they're all very cut, very this, very that. Look at all the female wrestlers, not one of them is not cut. You look at Haku, he's not cut. I think you need a little bit of all of them, you know what I mean? So very interesting character, but right now immediately going after that sledgehammer. However, Jake Plague trying to fight that one off. And Jake Plague also a much bigger guy than people realize. So two big men in the ring. Will the ring be able to contain them? That is what we got to wait and see. And look at this business. Not even a tables match, but it is an Extreme Rules match, obviously. It is a hardcore match. But will one of these guys use that table and put somebody through it? We haven't seen anybody go through a table in a non-table match. So it'll be very interesting to see if one of them actually picks up this table, sets it up, and then tries to put their opponent through it. Haku, and you would think that he would be all just like 100% going after, like very aggressive, but he seems to be very calculated too. So not just a big guy, but seems to have quite the strategy. Attacking right now the midsection of Jake Plague, continuing that assault right there on the old tummy. What is going on by Pyro? Welcome to the stream, brother. And a big slam right there, but only a 1 count being handed out to Jake Plague. Jake now getting whipped into the side, and a big smash there, and another big slam there. And I'm telling you, you look at this guy's moveset too, like just crashes on to the scene and starts dominating the world of wrestling. And it makes you wonder, he's won the hardcore title. If that ever goes away, which way will he go? Television title? Will he go after the United States title? Whoa! Hardcore match, absolutely legal. Jake putting the Plague on Haku right there. Haku trying to fight through it. You can see that blue mist still on his face. Jake doing whatever he can do, though, to try to get in control of this match. Anything he can do, and now once, twice, 3 times Haku on the ground, and we haven't seen Haku in this position yet. But a hardcore match and getting split open. You can see the blood running right down the center of the face, but still only a 1 count. So Ghost gets him now in the small of the back, choking him out, doing whatever he can do to try to even up the score. Hits him with the sledgehammer. Is this going to be it? 1, 2. No, Haku able again to kick out. And 2, but Haku absolutely dominating the match early on and for a long time, but not right now. And we have a brand new WCW Hardcore Champion.
Here is your winner and new WCW Hardcore Champion, the Virus, Jake Pope.
Absolutely crazy, but Jake Plague joining the ranks of Bama Boy and Digital Dogs as the next two-time Hardcore Champion. But Jake Plague was getting dominated in this match, was getting dominated early on, and then used that blue mist, which is absolutely legal in a hardcore match. Used the blue mist. Haku still tries to fight through it. Looked like he was going to be able to do it. And then Jake just turns it around, turns it up, and turns it on. Taking out Haku, handing him his first loss. But, just like Brutus, maybe be careful what you wish for. You know what I mean? You don't know. Because the champions on the upper levels, you know these guys are coming after them. You know that's what's going on. So, holy Moses. Now, getting down to the last 3 matches of the evening. Matt Storm facing off against Sam Hacksaw. Hacksaw, King Sam, is Sam Hacksaw. He is in the chat right now. So, this is one of those matches when you start talking about what matches do you want to see. I like to at least throw 1 or 2 in that, regardless of the storylines, you absolutely want to see these two guys fight. And Matt Storm and Sam Hacksaw, they're another match that fits that bill. You look at the way Matt Storm wrestles, you look at the way Hacksaw wrestles, and you want to see it. And a current Survival Champion versus a former Survival Champion.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 206 pounds, the Professional Wrestling Extreme Classic Champion, the Captain, Matt Storm.
But look at the state of the newly designed Survival title belt. Love it. Looks even better with Matt Storm's entrance, like the way the belt ends up doing it in this arena. Like, a lot of things play into it, but really good looking title belt right there. Say Vipeiro's a snake. You got to watch out. He'll come out, bam, he gets you, and then he's back in the grass. Then you're like, hey, what just happened? Why did he bite me? Because he's a snake. You got to know it.
And his opponent from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Sam Hacksaw now making his way down as well. Now you look at the different styles, and this is one of the things that is interesting. Sam can stand there and go toe-to-toe, right? But he also takes it off the top ropes. He also uses the ring, not as much as like a Vipeiro would do it, right? Then you have Matt Storm. Not really a style, more power, kind of in-your-face type of a deal. So seeing these two different styles clashing, who is going to be able to kind of assert their style of wrestling more into this match? Who is going to be able to take the steps necessary to control what is going on? Because you got to believe if Matt Storm can get a hold of Sam and then control the match, you're going, power against speed, like, not going to go well. Then on the reverse side of it, if Sam starts controlling it, if Sam starts using the entire arena, starting to do things, then what is it going to end up being? Because look, their size isn't grossly different. They're about the same height. Matt Storm probably weighs 15, 20 more pounds than Sam Hacksaw, but it's the style of wrestling that they do. It's a lot like an Eagle Star. Yeah, Eagle Star, smaller wrestler. You're like, oh yeah, he's a small guy. Except he spends all his time in the gym apparently drinking the muscle juice. You know what I'm saying? So early on in the match, you got Matt Storm kind of controlling the pacing, and now Sam getting it turned back around. Now he's kind of controlling, so back and forth these guys are going to be going. Where they stop, nobody is knowing. Slams him, does a little scoop slam to him, but not even a 1 count. Looked like he was just trying to kind of gauge where the match was, but Matt Storm able to recover very quickly, whips him into the ring, and oh! Wowzers! A huge tornado clothesline right there, and you want to talk about something that has got to have the timing down. It would be that move right there. You whip somebody into the rope, now you already got them moving. And then you're going to take your eyes off the target, try to do a little 360 flippity-dippity, and then still land it, and he lands it with perfect precision. Almost like the perfect Storm. Hooks the leg, 2. I'm going to tell you, after that one maneuver, and then you get another maneuver up in the side, getting kicked in the face. I might not have kicked out of that. Frankie Two Fingers might have been like, nope, that's enough. I don't know what this guy's doing, but I don't like it. And now going after the midsection, going after the head, letting the crowd know exactly what he thinks of them. And now taking him to the outside. Huge power bomb out to the outside. And you're wondering, you're like, man, what could get this match back on track for Sam Hacksaw? Well, you just saw it. That right there, that'll do it. Now using the ground on the outside as the blunt force trauma needed to win the match. And again, just throwing them up, throwing them back, using that concrete as a weapon. Now picks him up, puts him in there, but Sam able to recover quickly. Oh, tried to get him, but Matt Storm able to get out of it. And Rot-Row SpaghettiOs gets him turned back around. And now might be, thought he was setting him up for it. Thought he was setting him up for it, but now using that top rope as leverage against it. Oh, hooks it in. Is he going to tap out? No, looked like he was going to tap there for a second, but Hacksaw able to fight through it. and use that top rope against Matt Storm. Now jumps down, and look at this. Picks him up. Huge smash there. Picks him up again. Smashes him down for the second time. Allows Matt Storm to get back to his feet and hits him with his finisher. Wanted to go for a more solid pin, though, understanding the guy he was fighting against, and somehow Matt Storm able to kick out now into what is going on. Devin Dowling, welcome to the stream. And see, we talk about doing things with power. We talk about doing things a certain way because there is a little bit of that size difference, because there's a power difference, using all the weight and all the momentum of the fist to split open Matt Storm, but Matt Storm able to hit him with a big boot to the face and come away with the win. Matt Storm kind of getting a win, seizing it from the clutches of the defeat. Both, well, one's a current Survival champion, Matt Storm, one's a former Survival champion. And then what way is he going right now? What belt do you think he's going after moving forward? But what a great match. We tell you that some of these matches are like these little mini dream matches. Like, it'd be great to see these matches, and these two did not disappoint. But Matt Storm able to come away with that victory right there. And it looked like right away, like Hacksaw had the win, and Storm able then to turn it back around. Don't even know how he kicked out. And you look at Hacksaw understanding that he was going to have to put him not so much in like a nonchalant style pin, but something a little more effective. He does it, but still somehow Matt Storm able to kick out and come away with the win. Now, we have seen both these guys on a roll. Jace recently winning the WCW World Television title.
Is scheduled for one fall and is for the WCW Undisputed World Television Championship.
But recently coming away with this television title win, getting things turned back around, starting to climb his way back up the rankings, and then parlaying that with the win. And now Bama Boy, even though he has not held the title belt, really turning things around just like Jace. So very interesting match coming up right now, because Bama's been parlaying win after win after win, and now getting a shot again at the WCW World Television title. Can Bama bring home another title belt back to the Horsemen? Horsemen for a while held a lot of title belts, and then recently hasn't held as many, but could that change here tonight? We know they already hold the Universal World Tag Team title belts. Can they also hold the WCW television title as well? Now, the next thing that you look at, you see these two guys coming out, and it looks as of now, Hogan has kind of stepped back a little bit more, taken on more of an advisory role, and it has been believed that Jace Wagner then would lead the New World Order. Is that what is happening, or is Hogan still going to consider himself? Are these guys going to consider Hogan to be the leader? Now, the one thing that we know, Grunning has won a title belt since joining. Digital has won multiple title belts. And Jace has won a title belt. Now, we don't know who else is going to be brought in to the New World Order, but we know that whatever Hogan is doing so far is really working.
Introducing the challenger from Montgomery, Alabama, weighing in at 240 pounds, Bama. And his opponent from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 239 pounds, the WCW Undisputed World Television Champion, Wagner.
So Jace giving up the title belt. Bama taking a look at it. Is he going to be able to defend it here tonight? Just going back and looking over. Bama has never won the television title, and that's kind of looking through here. Does not look like he has really ever gone after that title belt. We know he's held the world title belt. We know he's held the hardcore title multiple times, but now getting his shot here tonight at the WCW television title. And this title, again, defended on every Monday Night Nitro that we can do. You know what I mean? No, that's close, though. But that's his name, Jace. And that is why we call his finishing move the Jace of Spades. A play on words there. But back and forth early on in this match, Jace finally able to kind of get a little bit ahead on this. Baseball bat thrown in the ring, but look at this. Charles Robinson sees it, says this is not allowed, and throws that baseball bat back out. Bama now on the outside of the ring. So far, Hogan has found ways every single time to get involved in a match. Will he find a way here in this match to get involved? He's got to be careful, because if he gets too involved and the referee sees it, it could cause a disqualification for Jace. However, in a disqualification, the title belt will not change hands, so not necessarily a bad thing. There you go. Yeah, heck yeah. That is right. Now Hogan going over, taking that top turnbuckle pad off. Jace going in. Bama able to absorb that drop kick, mainly because the timing was just off. Went a little bit too early, but this is what I'm talking about. Bama getting distracted by Hogan. Jace getting to his feet, sees what is going on the side. Thought he was going to use it. Does not use it, however. And now using that top rope to choke his opponent. Charles Robinson watching on and allowing it to go on. And look at that. In true Horseman fashion, understanding his surroundings, knowing that Hogan took that top turnbuckle pad off. Bama using that top turnbuckle against Jace, and now taking him over to the other corner, trying to get him away from Hogan, so Hogan hopefully stops affecting this match and the outcome. Hooks the leg. 2. And Jace able to kick out in 2. Rolls out of the ring. Bama back up. But look at that. Jace using that to kind of throw off his opponent. Or did he? Bama playing a little bit of possum right there. And look, since Bama has changed up his style, he has really been on a roll as of late, and that has got to be something that really affects Jace, where he has got to worry about that a little bit. Picks him up and slams him right on the back of his head. Bama with the foresight or the instinct to get out of the ring. Try to catch his breath a little bit. Now looking like he's going to use the outside of the ring to maybe affect Jace a little bit. Oh, Jace just knocks that missile drop kick out of the way. Acting like an air defense system right there. And Bama steals the move, hits Jace with the Jace of Spades, 2, and tries to get a victory over him using his opponent's move. That was the Jace of Spades, one of the most devastating moves. And you gotta believe if Jace was the one to do that, it would be all over about the cry. And now Bama taking it up top, trying to do a super leg drop, trying to put it back on Hogan. Trying to not just take Jace of Spades, but take the Hogan leg drop as well to win the match. But Jace able to get out of the way, Bama able to recover, and Bama still in control. Now is he going to try to hit him with the Roll Tide? And he does. We might have a brand new TV champion. 1, 2, 3. And Bama able not only to beat Jace, but to beat Hogan to become the WCW World Television Champion.
And new WCW Undisputed World Television Champion, Baba Boy.
Bama now becoming the brand new WCW Television Champion. Draping that title belt over his shoulder, letting people know, but taking a title away from the NWO. I mean, it's funny. You could say, well, maybe Hogan cost him, but does he win it twice without Hogan? He didn't win it twice before. He didn't win it one time before. You know what I mean? So did he cost him or did he help him? That's the thing that we're going to have to wait and see. But that is neither here nor there. Now Jay Savage and Sentinel will face off one-on-one in the main event of the evening. What is going on? Dubs, welcome to the stream. So last match of the evening.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tacoma, Washington, weighing in at 269 pounds, Jay Savage.
One thing we know, just like we know that this is the worst town Rowdy has ever been to, one thing we know with Jay Savage is he doesn't want you to be average. He wants you to be savage. The leader of the syndicate now making his way down to the ring. We just saw him in Starrcade face off against Bret Hart. Bret Hart coming away with that victory. But things happened in that match. You gotta believe that it ain't over between Bret Hart and Jay Savage.
And his opponent, representing the New Foundation from Virginia, weighing in at 308 pounds, the WCW World Heavyweight Champion and the Universal $1 Million Champion, Sinister Trow.
So we saw months ago Sentinel say, and this was right before the faction wars, but Sentinel say that he wants to create a new foundation of wrestlers for WCW. He wants to make sure that the factions didn't take over. He refused to join all the different factions. He refused to join the NWO. He refused to join the Syndicate. The Horsemen refused to join them all. Teamed up with Paul the Thing, and now Sentinel holding on to not just the WCW World title, but also holding on to the Universal $1 Million Championship and becoming the greatest world champion the WCW has ever seen. Jace Savage here tonight, the leader of the Syndicate. That is what he is facing here right now. Savage, though, in his own right, yeah, he loses to Bret Hart recently, but Jay Savage, too, has been on a roll as of late, which is what has earned him that Universal World title shot against Bret Hart. Again, though, telling you it's not over, and look at this. It's the little things that Savage does in the ring. You may not think that like this move or that move is a big deal, but you start putting them back to back to back, you start adding them up together, you start figuring out what's going on with some of these moves, and you start to see that those moves do matter. Even the little thing where he's on the outside of the ring, he could have stepped back in the ring, but he doesn't. He steps back in and puts a boot right in Sentinel's chest. So definitely something you got to watch with him. Yeah, everything is going very, very, very good. Oh, look at this, grabbing the arm, manipulating the joints right now of Sentinel, knowing that Sentinel will grab you with one of them arms and then slam you down. So we talk about the little moves that set things up, but a huge power bomb right there, a big power move right there. Sentinel, though, rolling to the outside, able to realize who he is fighting and then staying in control, using the ring, using that outside barrier against each other. Savage able to turn it around. No title belt on the line here right now. So you can absolutely win by a count out, but knowing that you're in the main event, if you're a Savage, if you're a Sentinel, definitely don't want to win like that. Definitely want to be putting on bangers, showing Eric Bischoff that, hey, you can carry a main event and you should be the one carrying the company. So more than just one thing right now is on the line. Really wanting to show that it is not a mistake getting that Universal World title shot, now getting the shot against the $1 Million Champion and the WCW World Champion. What is going on, JP? Welcome to the stream, brother. One, two, and Savage split open, but still able to kick out in two. And there it is. This might be it. That is Sentinel's finishing move. 3, And Sentinel getting the win. Oh, what is this? Bret Hart now in and delivering the boots to Bret Hart. But look at this. Sentinel comes back in the ring and makes sure that Bret Hart could not take out Jay Savage. Savage doesn't even know what to think about it. Savage definitely questioning what just happened. I am sure he understands that Bret Hart attacked him, but then why did Sentinel save him? We don't know that right now, but something we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on, something we're definitely going to have to monitor. But guys, that is going to do it for us here tonight. Remember, drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. We didn't say that a whole bunch this episode, but all of it very, very important to the growth of the channel. And guys, again, hats off to you guys. We have now passed the 1,200 threshold, and I'm telling you right now, this is no joke. I put our 1,200 up against anybody's. Not 1,200. I put our 1,200 up against anybody's 10,000. You guys produce some of the greatest numbers, have some of the most fun I watch in a chat. Like, I'm just telling you, I'd put you guys up against anybody, period. Period. So, hats off to you guys. But guys, when you guys are out today and you guys are doing the thing, we're just coming off Thanksgiving, so I get it, but it is very easy to lose that like Thanksgiving spirit, what you're thankful for. Remember, hold that in your heart, what you're thankful for. Remember the person across from you doing the whatever. Maybe they're not having the greatest day either. Maybe they've got some stuff going on. Maybe they just got some bad news, and maybe it's not all about you. Maybe show them a little bit of grace, and maybe that's the thing they needed to get their day, their life, their whatever, back on track. So keep that in mind. And guys, from all of us here to all of you out there, hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Love everything you guys are doing. And I'm going to catch all of you in the next one. Peace.